Hello everyone, welcome to class. I'm Victoria, so glad that you guys are here. We'll first just start out in a standing mountain pose. Close your eyes. Just start to transition from whatever you were doing before class to consciously being here. First, we're going to start with Meridian slapping activation. So we'll start with our stomach pathway, and we'll use our fingertips as we slap, coming down our body. That's from beneath our eyes all the way down to our feet, and then squeeze your second big toe, come all the way back up. The stomach pathway mantra is, I am nourished, because that's what the belly desires. It desires comfort and being nourished. It's important to make sure that we really open up this pathway and treat it well, as our gut is an important part of our brain and our well-being. So first, we slap using our fingers. Then second, we slap using our palms. And then this time, we're using our fists. And I like to get really good in my belly when I have the fists. It feels nice here. So we go all the way down. Make sure you squeeze a second big toe. That is where the stomach pathway ends. I am nourished. As you're here, think those words. Allow them to make a deep imprint. And we come back to standing mountain pose. Next pathway is our gallbladder pathway. It runs alongside the sides of our body. The gallbladder pathway mantra is, I forgive, I grow, and I learn. So just like the stomach, first we slap using our fingers, then we use our palms, and then lastly we make little fists, and then we go down our body with these little fists. Enough to feel it, but not enough to, cause harm to yourself, of course. Next is going to be the back body. It's the bladder. So we start slapping on the tops of your shoulders. The bladder, as in urinary bladder. So we slap coming down our lower backs, down our thighs, the back of our knees and calves. The back body mantra is, I trust. The back body holds a lot of fear and worry. That's why if you ever get really, really scared, you might pee your pants, because the bladder is involved here with that. So we'll just take a deep breath from standing mountain pose. Come into the meridian stretches. Send your arms out towards the side, flip your palms up, and then reach back with your thumbs. This is our long pathway stretch here. So as you reach your thumbs back, almost like you want your thumbs to touch back behind you. Release your left arm down towards the side, reach your right arm out, point with your right pointer finger, and then send it towards the back right corner. This is our large intestine stretch. Large intestine pathway begins in the pointer finger. So use your breath and use your concentration as you follow the stretch with your breath. Same thing, opposite side. We'll send our left arm out towards the side, point with your pointer finger, send it towards the back left corner of the room. Send your neck towards the right, drop your right chin down, and then follow that stretch using your breath, using your concentration for the large intestine pathway stretch, which large intestine helps to control our sadness, liberation. All right, next is our pericardium stretch here. Send your arms out towards the side, flip your wrists and then press into your palms like you're trying to hold yourself up in between two walls. Pericardium is the protective sac that is over your heart, flaps open, shuts closed, and we need both. So really press here through your wrists. Now we'll go ahead and circle your shoulders, front, up, back, and down. Send your chin down towards your sternum, and then over towards the left armpit. This is our triple heater stretch here. Triple heater is our chest, lungs, and heart. And then send your chin back towards the center and then towards the opposite armpit. This is our defense energy. We need it strong. We need it working properly. Send your chin back towards your sternum. Lift it on up. Our heart pathway stretch will begin right here. So we'll reach out through your pinkies. And then rotate your right arm in towards your body. And then you're going to reach across your back and up. Your right arm will reach up towards the sky. Flip your palm. And then you're going to want to reach for either your hands or your shirt. We'll do one inhale here, forward fold, and release. Go ahead, unwind your arms. Bend your elbows a little bit. Really feel the insides of your armpits where your heart pathway starts. And then we're going to do the opposite side. So we'll rotate your right arm in, across your back, left arm up. Reach for your hands or your shirt. This is stretching both your heart and your small intestine, which are a pair here. One breath, forward fold. And now we'll go ahead and start to stretch the front body. So clasp your hands together and come into Kali Mudra hands, where your hands are interlaced and your pointer finger and thumb are extended out. So really reach up here. Draw your body really, really strong. Inhale. As you exhale, we'll bend over towards the right. This is a gallbladder stretch. Gallbladder mantra. I forgive, I grow, and I learn. Use your core. Inhale, center. Exhale as you bend towards the opposite side. Gallbladder on the opposite side. We're really strong through the bottom half of our body, through our legs, our thighs, our glutes, lower bellies. Inhale, use your core back to lift back up. Now reach back here. Reach back, allowing your lower body to support you here. Inhale. As you exhale, we'll forward fold. And release your neck. You can shake your head side to side if that feels good. Bend your knees as much as you need to allow your chest to touch your upper thighs. And now we're going to go ahead and bind using your big toes. So with your peace fingers and your thumbs, allow them to wrap around your toes. And draw yourself like you're trying to draw yourself in between your knees. Go ahead, we'll release that. Reach up, inhale up. Exhale again as you forward fold. This time, you can't see my feet, but we are sliding your palms underneath your feet. The objective would be to get your toes to touch your wrists, but even if they can't, that's okay. Just get something underneath your feet. And then bend your elbows, draw your knees. Draw your forehead in towards your knees and release. Inhale as you rise on up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And just take a few breaths right here. Hands and heart center. Already thankful for what we have done, already thankful for our minds for having come to this class today. Okay, we'll come towards the top of your mat, standing mountain pose, hands and heart center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale as you forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to drop your chest towards your thighs. Inhale as you halfway lift. Exhale as you come into plank. Hold here. Breathe here. Drop your knees, chest, chin. And vinyasa. Inhale as you press up to baby cobra, up dog. See what you need. Exhale as you press it back through child's pose. Tuck your toes, and we'll send our hips up and back for downward facing dog. Bend your knees and then continue to send your sits bones up towards the sky. So it's like a little dance here that you're bending your knees and then sending your sits bones up, spreading your sits bones apart. Inhale, send your right leg up towards the sky. And we'll hold here, right leg in the sky. Inhale, and then exhale as we step your right leg through. Kapiyasana, press through your front right leg. Draw your arms up towards the sky. Kali Mudra, hands. Lift them on up. Maybe you reach back a little. See what serves you today. Maybe we can reach up and over, getting over ourselves. Reach the left arm up. And then we're going to twist on the outside of your right knee. Maybe into prayer hands. We'll see what's available. If not, that's okay. We're just holding here for a minute. Look down towards your right toes. Left hand is planted, and then gently press out through the inside of your right thighs. And then we'll come back towards center as we release forward into lizard. You can stay up on your hands or come down towards your forearms here in lizard. Inhale as you begin to press it on up. Left hand is planted, right fingers reach up towards the sky. And then we reach back with our right hand, left fingers up. Plant your hands, tuck your right toes, and we're going to come into pyramid pose here. So your right leg is forward, your left leg is back. First, we want our spine to be kind of straight as we reach our chest towards our legs. Then we want to round through your back, tuck your chin in towards your sternum, and then reach for your back leg. Reach for your thigh or your calf. Plant your hands. Step on up towards the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Fold in a little bit deeper here. Inhale, halfway. And rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, fingers rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Step on back. Drop your left knee. We're going to come into Kapiyasana with stomach 12 point here. So we'll send our fingers over our collarbones in that little ditch. Press into stomach 12 here as you come into Kapiyasana. You lift up, stretch back, allowing your neck to also get a nice stretch. Inhale as you lift back up. Send your legs back, come into a full plank for just a few breaths here. Drop your knees, chest, chin, vinyasa. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale as you press back through child's pose. Tuck your toes, hips up and back. Down dog. Again, bend your knees and your sits bones up. It should be like a little wave. your lower back here. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Take your time. Draw your left leg all the way through. Plant your right knee. Kapyasana, Kali Mudra, hands. Interlace your fingers. Release your thumb and your pointer finger. Reach up and over here. Kapyasana, Kali Mudra, hands. We're going to reach up towards the side and twist on the outside of your left knee. If you can, your thumbs can reach towards your sternum. Look up over your left shoulder. And go ahead and plant your hands as we come into lizard. You can stay on your hands or maybe drop down to your forearms here as you release over in lizard. Make your way coming back up. And gently press here on the inside of your left leg. Now we're going to rise up to pyramid. Inhale. As you exhale, your spine should be pretty straight. And then we'll go ahead and we'll round the spine. Drop your chin towards your sternum. Reach for your back leg. Release your hands, step towards the front of the mat. Interlace your fingers, place them flat on the mat. And go ahead and release them. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, forward fold, step back. Right leg goes back. Coming into Kapyasana with stomach 12 hands. So draw your hands around your collarbones on the top of them. Reach up and back. Plant your hands. Step back to a plank. Hold here for a few breaths. Drop down to your knees. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale as you exhale, vinyasa. Press back through. Child's pose. And we'll go ahead and breathe here for just a few more breaths. Nice job. Next up is pranayama, which is our breath practice. We're going to do Kapalabhati breath. And in it, you focus on your exhale, and the inhale takes care of itself. It comes from your lower belly. And so it just looks like a pumping of the stomach almost. So all you do is you just focus on your exhale, like, and then your inhales will take care of themselves. Take a break when you need. We're gonna do about 3 rounds of 100. So just continue here, pumping. One of these days I'll be able to do this without frowning, but for now I can't. Skull shining breath, Kapalabhati. That's what this practice is. We'll go ahead, block your right nostril. Inhale deep through your left nostril. Then go ahead, lock both nostrils. Drop your chin down towards your sternum. Do all of your energy locks. Squeeze your perineum or your anus. Draw your belly back and then up, holding this breath inside. And then go ahead, gently release your nose. Silently exhale. Now we're going to do that same thing over again. So Kapalabhati breath about 100 times. We just focus on the inhale. As soon as you're ready, we'll take a deep inhale in, deep exhale out. Inhale halfway, and then we'll begin to pump. Skull shining breath. Just quick little breaths. This pranayama practice will get better with practice, like anything else in life. This is a beautiful energy giving breath practice, energy-giving, life-giving practice here. Anytime you're just in need of some balance, of a little jolt, skull shining breath is your pal. So we'll just continue here. It's not too much longer. Just continuing to focus on the exhale, allowing the inhale to take care of itself, taking breaks whenever you need. And then we'll go ahead, block your right nostril. Inhale all the way through your left nostril. Block both nostrils. Drop your chin down towards your sternum. Do your energy locks. Lock your perineum. So squeeze in there towards your anus. Draw your lower belly in and up. Everything. And go ahead. Gently release your nose. Release your nostrils. As you exhale, come back to a regular breath, and then we're going to do it one more time. Same thing. We've already done it twice. We're pros by now. So we'll go ahead, inhale deep, exhale deep, inhale halfway, and then we'll begin to pump. Forgot to mention, but if you have a little cold or allergies, it's good to go ahead and blow your nose before practice. If you didn't already, then now I'm sure you realize that. And we'll just continue to focus here. Just on the exhale. Inhales are good on their own. Kapalabhati breath. Skull shining breath. This is great to practice, particularly in the mornings before any food, but again, any time is better than no time. That's not always possible for everybody. So make time here for Kapalabhati, for pranayama. It is one of the best and most efficient ways to help affect positive change in your brain. So plug your right nostril, inhale deep through your left nostril, then block both sides of your nose, drop your chin down towards your sternum, do your locks. And we're keeping that breath in, and then go ahead, gently release your nose. Quietly come back to your exhale. Quietly come back to your breath. Now we're going to come into alternate nostril breathing, where we'll use our right thumb and our right pointer finger to help us. So block your right nostril. Inhale all the way through your left nostril. Exhale all the way out. Inhale through your left, and then we'll block your left nostril. Open up through your right. Exhale. Inhale right, and then we'll switch. Exhale left. Inhale. Block your left nostril and switch. Exhale. Inhale here. Pause. Exhale, opposite side. And we'll continue just like that. Switching. And exhale and inhale. And then switching, maybe even starting to slow our breath down just a little bit. Exhale. Inhale all the way. Switch. Exhale. Inhale all the way. Switch. Exhale. Inhale all the way. Switch. Exhale. Inhale here. Switch. Exhale. Inhale here. Switch. Alternate nostril breathing is a wonderful way to balance both hemispheres of your brain. It also has a profound impact and effect on your body as well. It allows your brain and your body to feel balanced, to feel like they both are getting what they need. Just with this simple breathing exercise. Alternate nostril breathing. We'll end on the left side. Go ahead, release your hands down towards your lap. Allow our breath to come back to normal, and even though we're not doing anything different, it feels more expansive, more settled and at peace than it did before we began our practice today. We notice what we feel. It may be like a little current of technology, of energy. All right, now place your right hand over your heart, left hand over your belly. Inhale here, I am. Exhale, human and whole. Do that again. Inhale, I am. Exhale, human and whole. Thank you for giving yourself this practice today. Lastly, we have a short little meditation that we'll go through. So get into a comfortable meditative position. You can be seated. If you'd like to lie down in Shavasana, that's cool, go for it. Just don't go to sleep. You could be seated on a chair or on a bench. Allow yourself to feel what you feel here. Notice what you feel. Do a little body scan. See if anything needs any adjusting. If you need to make any little micro adjustments, please go for it. And then we're going to breathe in 3 places. In our third eye, our third hand, and our third foot. So third eye is in between your eyebrows. Third hand is in the center of your chest. And third foot is where, if you have your legs crossed, where they meet there. So this is our third nature, our third place, and it's implicit. It's an implicit nature. And so we're just going to breathe in these 3 places right here. We'll start at your third foot. And we'll take a breath there. And then your third hand, which is in the center of your chest. And we'll take a breath there. And then in your third eye, and take a breath there. We'll come down your back and do it again. Our third foot is for stability, our third hand for ability, and our third eye for vision. And we need all 3. In effort, we rise, and grace will descend. It's like fire rising from our boiler room. And then the waters calm down our back. Grace rains down. Third foot for stability. Third hand for ability, handling oneself. Third eye for vision. You breathe in all three places. And whenever you are having a hard day or just need a map to use, this is a good one. This is inspired by the magic square, the beautiful katana tool that is used there, or sometimes it's a low shoe grid. And go ahead, draw your hands towards heart center, and then send your thumbs toward your third eye. May we think kind thoughts. Thumbs towards your lips. May we speak goodness into ourselves and other. Thumbs towards your chest. May we remember our infinite capacity for love and for compassion. May we remember we're so much more alike than we are different. And may we learn to treat one another better. Thank you. I love you.